Yo, hey guys, Beast, back to some more Beastly content, and today I'm going to be doing all the places to get Kaku. I'm doing this right now because second anniversary slash half app anniversary is currently here, so I figured I'd go ahead and get a video out on all the ways of getting Kaku, because I know some of you want to get some more Kaku, so you can summon for the beautiful Kaneki and the beautiful Arima. So first things first, I'm going to start out with the stuff that anyone new can do. So if you're not new, you already know this, you've already probably done all the story, but yeah. If you're new to the game and you haven't done all the story, go ahead and do story. Every single one of these little story things has these little missions. And as you can see here, there's 2 Kaku in each mission. You do have to complete the conditions. If you're playing on Rebirth, it's super duper easy. If you're playing on Invoke, you may actually have to either get a Google Translate or compare the Rebirth version to see what the actual mission is. But it's usually a really easy mission. You complete all of them just by running through it real quickly. And yeah, so run through all of story. Every little bit of story gives you Kaku, and then also there are missions that also give you Kaku for getting story. Also, another little thing to mention that does give you ranking, it does give you Kaku, is every 5 ranks you go up, you get 1 Kaku or so. I know it's really low compared to some other games, but it is something to note on there. So if you are close to hitting rank 180 or rank 5 or 10 or 15 or so on, you get what I'm saying. You will be getting at least 1 extra Kaku there. Also, there are daily missions, which I don't actually currently have up, but they pop up daily and there's always 1 Kaku in there, so always do your daily missions. Login bonuses also give Kaku, so you just, log into the game. And then also there's some random missions in here. General, every few days that you log in, 200, I think there was one for 100, I think there was a lot more earlier on, 3 days, 1 day, etc. will give you some Kaku, so just logging into the game, of course, will give you Kaku. Like I said, there's the ranking one, 1 Kaku for a rank 180. I know it's really low compared to some games, but maybe we'll get an update to that eventually. I don't actually think there's anything crazy in Territory Wars for achievements when it comes to Kaku. Now, conflicts, which is recently a thing now, there are conflict missions. These are limited time missions, so they claim to be limited time, but they stay there forever. Now, of course, they're limited time because the event's limited. So, conflict will be here forever, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if this mission will be here forever. So just know that this mission exists here. Every single 10 or 20 that you challenge, either just joined or wins, you will get a Kaku or so. I'm actually surprised 50 isn't 5, but they were really not generous there. Maybe 50 wins will be 5, I'm not for sure. Anyway, also, sometimes there are things like New Year's gift quest and etc., which have a S rank to them, and if you do those will give you more Kakus. Those are kind of special events, and let me go ahead and show you an example of one of those. Now, this doesn't have an S rank, but it is a permanent ward that exists. And, not strikes. Strikes can also give you Kaku, by the way, but I really wouldn't mess with strikes. So, if you head over here, this is a thing called Common Front. This is a limited time ward that is here, and it has Kaku in it. So you see, here's 2 Kaku, 2 more Kaku, and 4 Kaku at the end there. And this also comes with some other things, and this is where you need to check the news sometimes. There is an event going on right now that when you challenge this thing called Common Front a certain number of times, you get different little rewards, and let's go with the rewards real quickly here. So, 200 challenges, or 200 enemy defeats, not challenges by the way, and there's 15 enemies in the last stage, so it's 5-ish, a little less than 5 challenges, and you're able to get, no, it's probably more 10. A little more than 10 for the first Kaku. But anyway, it's 100 challenges in total, and there's Kaku in here. I'm currently on 1.3k, and I will be getting 7 Kaku from it. Little things like this do give Kaku. Now, these sort of events, they haven't happened that much recently, or at all, so don't be counting on one of those to always be here. Now, once again, like I said in the little missions over here, when you challenge and you complete all of a story, you will get an achievement. Like I said, I've done all of story, but story has over 900 Kaku in it, so you'll be able to go all the way on a couple banners. And if you're starting out right now as a reroll, my suggestion is to just farm up all the story, do Kaneki, do Arima, and you're kind of set on Kaku. If you're needing even more Kaku, first of all, we're going to cover territory ranking. So, if you go to Territory Wars, there is a thing called, rewards or whatever. For Territory Wars, there's points, and you get points by challenging incidents. I have a full video covering Territory Wars. I'll actually link down below. It's kind of an old video, but it is still applicable because they have not really changed how you get territory points, besides adding something new like conflict, which you can do for a little bit of territory points, but it's really not the way to get territory points. Anyway, so, let me quickly go over the rewards here. there's rewards for every little bit of point rankings you hit. As you can see, I'm currently at 34 million territory points, about to hit 35 million. And as you can see, there's little stimulants hanging around in here. Here's some Kaku, and all through the ranking rewards, there's more Kaku. So do territory rewards for that extra bit of Kaku. There's probably at least 100 Kaku in every single reward, every single territory rewards, and those happen every couple weeks, every week or so. Like, there's never a whole week going by without another territory wars being here, which is a blessing and a curse because territory wars does get boring. But if you're needing Kaku, do territory wars, get climbing on the territory points ranking, and get some more points so you can claim those rewards. Now, on to the next thing of Outbreaks. Outbreaks are special incidents that only happen as Outbreaks, as they're called, and when you challenge them, you can get more Kaku. So, I actually don't have one to show, but I can show you a permanent one right now. So, if you see these right here, how they all say clear, if you're a fresh player, they won't all say that, and every single one of them has a piece of Kaku in it. So, and just run through and do all the Kagane awards, all the Queen K awards. So these are all the Kagane awards. Like I said, every little difficulty has a Kaku in it. So there's 3 Kaku per Kagane award. So that's 3, 6, 9. That's 12. That's 15 Kaku in Kagane awards. That's 15 Kaku in the Queen K awards. And then there's also, I do believe, a Gold in the book one, which also has 3 more Kaku in each. So there's 6 Kaku there. And then if you head on down here, once again, these are special ones. There's usually not one of these going on, but every once in a while we'll get one. We had one for New Year's. We had one for a couple other things. And yeah, it's just really nice when stuff like this happens because they give tons of Kaku. Now, what I was talking about was Outbreaks. There are these things called Ultimate Challenges and a couple other things, which will give more Kaku for just clearing them. But there are 2 specific Ultimate Challenges, and which I'm going to mention right now, that will give you loads of Kaku. Now, I don't actually think one of them's on Invoke right now, but both of them are on Rebirth right now. So if you've got a decent team built up and you can go challenge these Ultimate Challenges, I would definitely suggest challenging them 50 times. And I'll go ahead and explain that real quickly. So if we scroll all the way down here, we have to scroll a little bit as well because there's a lot of Ultimate Challenges. These 2 specific Ultimate Challenges, every 10 ranking rewards give you a ton of Kaku. So for 10, it is 1 Kaku, 20 is 2 Kaku, 30 is 3 Kaku, 40 is 4 Kaku, and 50 times is 5 Kaku. So that is a ton of Kaku for Brutal Fight, Kachila All-Rounder Battle, and Brutal Fight on Teiku All-Rounder Battle. Those are the 2 Outbreaks that you want to look for and you want to challenge 50 times. The other ones are nice to challenge as well, but these, 1, give the most amount of tickets, and 2, also give the most amount of Kaku. Now, the other thing I want to mention real quickly is free-to-play farms. I may actually have to pull a clip from an old video, but basically free-to-play farms are these either Outbreak based, which I don't actually think there's any free-to-plays in the Outbreaks right now, but normally there are, and basically you challenge the event over and over and over, and their missions give out Kaku. I'll leave a link down below to a video that I do believe it says and states the exact number of Kaku that you get for challenging free-to-play events and 100% of the free-to-plays. That's another way of getting Kaku, and yeah, I do believe I've covered everything except for one thing. There's this magic thing, and it's not for everyone, and you have to have money to do it. But basically, there's this thing called a credit card or a debit card, and you can go into the shop and you can buy Kaku. But, also, is this going to load even? Alright, but I don't really care for buying Kaku. I haven't actually bought Kaku in this game at all. I have all the stuff that I have, and let me go ahead and show you, not to flex, just to say, hey, look, you can do stuff as a free-to-play as well. I have all of these characters on here on my team right now, and I can actually go ahead and show you some more. I have others that aren't currently equipped that are really good characters. I have the Juzo, not even equipped. I have Jason. I have all these Fez units. Like I said, you don't have to spend money on this game to get Kaku. I've shown you all the free ways, and I even showed you the paid way. But yeah, that is basically all ways of getting Kaku. There are other little things like raids. There's like a damage mission that will give you like 5 Kaku if you do enough damage or something like that. It's like 50 million, I think it is for the 5 Kaku. But yeah, I do believe that's basically all for everything. Check missions. Missions will always have Kaku in there. Do all your Outbreaks. Any new Outbreak you get that you haven't cleared through will give you more Kaku. Do all of your story. Conflict up to, I guess it's only 50 times, so it could be up to 100 times. So I guess I'll find out after I clear this 50 times one. But yeah, all that gives you Kaku. Also territory points, ranking rewards, as well as at the end of territory points, whatever rank you are. Let's quickly show you that. I have rank 2000. So whatever rank you are, there is rewards here. And let's go ahead and see what I'm going to get if I stay within 2000, which would be 1,000. Oh man, that's low. Okay, here we go. I will get 2 Kaku, 2 stimulants, 2 tickets, this, and this. And of course, if the team wins, we also get a few extra rewards. I don't remember exactly what they are. You know, I actually kind of... no, it's only 1 Kaku and 1 stimulant more. So I don't care. I'm going to just stay in rank 2,000. But if you get higher rankings, there are more Kaku rewards. There is, you see, 777, which is a very specific one, does get 10 Kaku. Let's go to the top 100 and see what they get. Top 50, get 5. The top 10, get 10. So you're really going to have to grind territory wars hard if you want to get in that top ranking, so I really wouldn't count that as a viable option of getting more Kaku. But I do believe that this is all for now. I think I've explained all the ways. There's probably something very little that I've missed or something that I didn't specifically state, but I do believe that's all the ways of getting Kaku, for free at least, and even, you know, if you have a credit card. Yeah, anyway, I'm out for now. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video if it did help you, and keep it beast mode. I'm out. I'll see you guys.